Elfingles is under attack. Quickly, my friends. We must help with its defense.
Welcome back, everyone, to River and Sea, where, after trying to get information about some Uruks, I learned that the town I was in was attacked by orcs. What do you say about this? Orcs, Piney! Orcs are attacking Elfingles! Ingold looks around him hurriedly and comes to a decision. The companions that you traveled with in the East Wall, do they still journey with you? They seem strong and skilled, even the Dunlending. Find them throughout Elfingles and help them to drive off the orcs. I must find the Thane. Mildrith must be protected. Alright, so let's go and deal with these orcs. Hey, you! Stop harassing her. Okay, now let's see what I can find around here. Okay, anything up here? Another orc. More orcs. Ah, I found one of my companions. First, stop them from harassing. Hello, Corridon. You wanna kill some orcs? I'm glad that you have my bow back, Pine Sea, but I didn't know that I would need it so soon. My arrows will sing with my heart, truly, to rid this town of these orcs and these warg allies. Let us clear this place of them and protect these people. All right. Well, it looks like they're also armed with bows, it looks like. Okay. Oops. You're not being nice, are you? Okay, there you go. Anyone else? Yes, you. Hey, stop ignoring me. There you go. We have victory! Ensure that the rest of the town is safe. Alright, fine. I will go to other places in the town and see that everything is fine. This section looks in good shape. What about the lower parts? Well, I do see an orc down here. Hey, you. Okay, Nazgul. No, I hope there isn't one around here. The last time I was in a battle that was interrupted by Nazgul, things went rather wild after that. Maybe he's just making empty threats. Oh, hi, Horn. I need to take care of a couple of orcs first. Okay. Okay, the way's clear, it looks like. Ah, Piney! I told you that Rohan was under constant threat by orcs of Mordor, and now you see it for yourself. Help me drive them off. Some have gotten to the upper levels already, but let us regain this open space for the people of Elfingles. Well, the upper levels have been freed. So now let's do the same over here. Any more of them? Yeah, of course there are more of them. There was always more of them. Alright, good. Ah, a nice warm welcome. I think that stopped them for now. I'll stay here to make certain. Okay, so now let's go to Nuna. I guess she is protecting the lower parts of town. Nope, not here. Okay, perhaps not. Oh, maybe she was... in other parts of this level? Ah! There she is. First, though, help a couple of the residents. And speak with Nona. The people of this town need our help, Pine Sea. They and I have no feud, though they settled in lands that belong to my people. Oh, what a time to remind us of that. My fight is with their leaders, with the kings and rulers who stole from us and slew my ancestors. But these people, few of them know by which end of a hold a blade, and fewer still can do so with any effectiveness. They need a proud, dominating woman to show them how to fight. Let us insult my people then. Let them insult me. After they have seen what I can do, I wager that they will not. Okay. Well, let's first take care of these. Next! Hey, gotcha. What does Machado mean? I'm burning or something? Okay, what about you? Ah, their attack fades. We have success in this place. Find another. Well, let's see. There was nothing down there. I've taken care of everybody on all the levels, so let's head back up to make sure that no one entered the town from the other direction while I wasn't looking. I see no orcs around here. How about up here? It looks like everything's clear. The orcs have been driven off. That at least is good tidings. Okay. Attacks by orcs have grown more frequent of late, endangering my people. Enemies are everywhere. It's not safe to speak of here openly. All right, let's go then. Is this actually a better place to speak?
You have my gratitude. Without your help, our losses might have been severe.
I have heard that Elsig is message from Floodwind and can spare no men, but perhaps I can send a wagon of blacksmithing supplies. I could see why you're reluctant to send people away at the moment, considering what just happened. I will see that you on your way with supplies of your own, but only if you will help me with a matter of crucial import for my town. Okay, I guess that's typical. All right, let's see what we got here. We need... I guess this will do.
You see before you a woman cursed.
In the autumn, my husband Pendrad was slain by orcs while riding near the Pillars of the Kings astride the great river. He has requested that the reeve send more riders for that sojourn, but afterward refused. A cruel fate. Even worse is what happened then. Mildrith turns and gazes at nothing, overcome by sorrow and anger. My son Pendulf argued with Otherwold, was complicit in his father's death. Had the reeve sent the riders that he should have, Pendrad would not have been overcome by orcs. My son was correct, but, well, Otherward is proud, and would not allow the stain to his honor. He challenged my son to a sword trial of first blood, if he did not recant his words. Pendulf sustained a slight wound, just a cut, really, but the wound festered, and not long afterwards he was dead. The cruelest cut of all, though, is afterward adopted my daughter Sifled as his ward, saying that she would be safer and better cared for at Cliving than with me in our grief. All I ask you is this: go to Cliving and keep your eyes open. I want to learn if Sifled is being treated well. I cannot put my suspicions of Vatherward to rest. All right. I will head over to Cliving and find out if anything strange happened there. Cliving seems to be a fairly large town. Now, let's tag up with the stable master.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Thank you. Now let's see if we can find the Reeve, who I presume will be in a mead hall somewhere. I just need to find one. I think that's it, way out into the distance. Yes, most definitely a mead hall with its own inner wall. So let's go and speak with the Reeve and find out if we could speak with Mildred's daughter. Ah, this must be the Reeve.
Welcome to Cliving, friends from afar.
I am Mothwald, Reeve of the Norcrofts and Thane of Cliving. My house and hospitality is yours to stay a while. Athelward listens to you and relates the reason for your visit, and a cloud crosses his face. Oh, Mildrith, what happened to her should not have happened to any lady of Rohan. Losing first her husband and then her son. I should have been more understanding of the boy's youthful boldness, but he called my honor into question. The sword trial is the customary means to resolve such disputes. I didn't know that his wound would fester in such a way. I would have it back if I could. Unfortunately, I can't. Taking young Sifled as my ward seemed the kindest thing that I could do, but I can understand a mother's grief may make it seem otherwise. I'll answer any questions of yours, and you are, of course, free to see Sifled. If it is not too much trouble, could I ask you to help Cothred, the captain of my guard, with his duties after you have spoken with Sifled? All right, I suppose I can do that. Okay, now you say you have questions. All right. What goes on in this area?
Thank you for your help.
The Norcrofts are the grazed lands of Rohan, flat and treeless, and they have been subject to burning by frequent orc raids. They are my responsibility. The Thanes of their other settlements are inexperienced and need my guidance if they are to successfully protect their people. I see. And Thane Mildred, she seems not to trust you all that well. I am sad to hear that, but I can't blame her. Oh, the impetuousness of youth. I wish her son had not besmirched my honor so, but I could not allow such a challenge to go unanswered. A sword trial was the only true means to settle the matter, and the boy lost. I am sorry for that, but I could do naught else. I hope that his mother comes to understand that my hands were tied, though I know the grief of a parent is a sharp and lasting thing. Yes, all right. And so why did you take Sifled as your ward?
You have done well.
Oh, Mildrith is too overcome to grieve to do right for her daughter, let alone her town. I can better provide for Sifled now than her mother can. It was simply the right thing to do. It is my hope that in the future Mildred and I can come to an agreement that will allow for the care of Sifled in a more satisfactory fashion. Okay. Well, with that in mind, let us go and speak with the daughter. I have been informed that Seaflit is up in this tower, so let's head on side and climb it. She seems to be looking to the southeast, south-southeast, towards home.
I saw you coming to Cliving from afar, and I wondered what your story might be.
And now I see that you have come to tell me your story. How wonderful! My mother. Ah, my poor mother, I miss her. Some days I miss her terribly, but knowing that she is still at home eases the ache somewhat. Worse are the days when I miss my father and my brother, for they'll be never coming home. But I am happy here at Cliving as I can be. The Reeve is kind to me, if distant. I think that he blames himself for all the grief my family has endured, and wants to make amends for it. I am treated well. Look at the view from the walls. There is just so much more going on here than at Athangles. Yes, I am happy here, and I hope that my mother is not upset by that. But it is the truth. But tell her that I do miss her. All right? Thank you. Actually,
I have been treated well here at Cliving.
all right. I just wanted to make sure that she didn't have a question and answer session for her. Athelwald said to speak with his captain first, who I presume is this man over here? Cuthred.
The Reeve sent you to me to help with our problems? Good.
We can refuse no offer of help. Cliving has been less affected than some other towns in this writing, but still, there are orcs about, and we need to deal with them if we are to keep our people safe. All right? So what do we need?
An important part of guard duty involves riding the bounds.
Yes, where you'll be looking for threats lurking too close to the city. If you have a war steed and a skill to ride it, I would encourage you to help us with this duty. Ride east of Cliving until you see a marker that delineates the bounds, and then turn to the south. Continue in this process, turning to your right at each marker, until you have described a great loop around the city. Defeat any mounted enemies that you encounter on the circuit. You will be doing the people of Cliving a great service. All right, let us go and ride the bounds. Oh, yeah, oh joy. War steeding. Yippee. I'm so excited. Let's head out and find how many ways things can go wrong. Oh. Just follow the road to the east. Well, I have a nice pointer for that at least. And turn around a little. Okay, now we more directly in the east. So far, no orcs in the area. They heard that I was coming around and just decided to hide. That's all. Let's make sure that there aren't any mounted ones in the area. Looks like one or two orcs are about. How about... let's see what we got here. Okay. Well, let's try that again. Well, it takes me a lot longer when I... oh, boy. Well, I guess I should have expected not exactly to be the most skilled in that area. Now, I did pass the marker coming through there. Oh, there's a mounted enemy. Alright, so let's try... I thought I saw a mounted enemy somewhere. Ah, there we are. Hey, you. Have a fight. There you go. New deed. Slayer of mounted enemies in the Eastament. No! Alright, now is that the marker up ahead, that flag? So let's head out that way and warband. Oh. Let's not worry about that small fellowship warband. What I need to worry about is this orc here. Oh. Dead already? Okay. Not sure what happened there. See, so bad at this, I lost my enemy. There you go. Now, continue on our way. Okay. Okay, good. And I managed to do that without getting the attention of the entire region. That's because none of these were the type that really loved to ride out as far as possible. Because those are the ones that really annoy me. Oh. Like you wanted to do that. Okay, let's continue on our way to the west. Preferably without running through every wheat field that's in the area. Abandoned farm. Oh, actually, no, that's not our flag. That's some sort of totem. Oh, this farm isn't in very good shape. I don't think fire is very good for raising crops. Okay. There we go. And next. All right. Oh, there you are. Whew. Scared him. All right, now to the north. And then we'll finally be done with this patrol and not have to worry about defeat mounted orcs in the western farmlands. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Well, I'll take the quest, but I'm not promising to finish it. Especially not today. Alright, let's hit up this. I think this is the last one. You have ridden the battles and should return to Cuthred. Okay. An unpleasant host. Defeat the White Hand Pillar. Right. Well, probably not because we're doing an epic run right now. So we'll just run to here and return to town and speak to Cuthred. No organized army, but I did run to several stragglers along the way.
You have ridden the bounds? What did you encounter?
My men ride the circuit many times a day, ensuring the safety of the city. Usually it's quiet, but occasionally orcs or other foes stray within the line and must be fought or driven away. Yes, I noticed that.
For Rohan to be safe and well guarded, the Norcrofts must be as well.
I was told that Reeve Bothwald wanted to speak with you before you departed Cliving. Thank you again for your help, and I hope that the Reeve rewards you in suitable fashion for the aid that you have graciously given. For Rohan, and to be safe and well guarded, the Norcrofts must be as well. I appreciate your help in this regard, and I know that the Reeve will agree. Okie dokie. So, let's go and speak with the Reeve. It appears that Horn, Corden, and Nona have arrived before I did.
I am inspired by your companion's example.
I have been speaking with your companions while you aided my captain of the guard, Pinesea. I'm inspired by their example. A man of Rohan, a girl of Dunlin, and even an elf. How is it that folk of such different backgrounds can work together? It pains me to see you leave. And can you not stay and help with the maintenance of Cliving? I could use each of your talents to better the state of the people. Discuss it among yourselves, if you must, but do not decide to leave so quickly. A strong Cliving makes for a strong Rohan, and these are troublesome times. Well, all right, I will speak to Horn and Nona and all. Well, what do you say? Wait. She does wear that little thing that we found back in Dunland.
I think it is time to go.
The Uruks that we follow did not come this close to Cliving either, but it was not on their road, or they were afraid of the town's defenders. Well, oh yes, that's right, the Uruks.
We need not stay here any longer. Cliving has strong walls.
And Cliving's defensive position is better than other towns that we have seen. Athelwald has little cause to fear orcs from his fastness. He does not need our help any longer. We should be off. Okay? And what do you say, Corden? Oh, what did you do while I was away? Oh, I stood atop one of the towers and gazed out across the plains of Rohan. I saw for a goodly distance, but I could see no sign of the Uruks that we pursued. Unfortunate. So, what do you make of Athelwald? He has seen grief in his time, and he has caused more besides. I think that he does want to protect his people, and is doing it in what he can for them. Okay? So, what do you need now?
This city has little to fear of orcs, if you ask the opinion of an elf.
Yes, Athelwald should see what he can do to protect the people who live elsewhere in the Norcrofts, but he can do that without our presence. All right. So, it seems to me that we have decided that we must go. All right. Well, let's see. Oh, well, Cliving's defenses are very impressive, I must say.
You have done well.
Some of that is good fortune of its natural geography, and some of it is due to the hard work of its people. We are fortunate to have such a vantage point over the plains, and good strong walls to keep out our foes. All right, good fortune indeed.
You cannot blame me for wanting to keep skillful folk at the disposal of my people.
If you have business back in Elthingles, can you ask you to deliver a message for me? All right, I guess I could do that. Oh, very good. This may surprise you, Pinesea, but I have no male heir to carry on my line. I love my daughters more than my own life, but a son would release me from the worry that my line will end with me. My wife has been dead this past year, and it is time that I began for the future. Saint Mildrith of Elthingles has had more than her share of grief these past few... Mildrith! Yes, if it is my power to heal the sorrow that I have caused her, I would do so. I desire her hand in marriage. I will respect her decision in this, but please express expressed to her how strong a union between our families and our cities would be. The Norcrops could only benefit from the union. It is not the first time I had asked for her hand, but it will be the last, no matter her decision. Not the first time. I hope you didn't ask the day after her husband died. Well, I don't know, but I give thin odds of Mildrith accepting this. I have returned from my errand.
You cannot be serious. That scoundrel, that braggart.
His inaction doomed my husband to death by the orcs, and he personally gave my son the wound that killed him. He has the gall to ask for my hand not once but twice, and to use a friend to do it. I sent you to learn my daughter Seafled was being treated well by the murderer of her father and brother. Is she?
Thank you for easing the worry in a mother's heart.
If Seafled says that she is being treated well, I will keep my complaints to myself. Thank you for seeing to the worry of a mother's heart. My daughter is strong-willed, and I will trust that she will have the sense to send word if her situation changes to ill. But what does she want me to do now? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of River and Sea.